Hello everyone. So now we will see some key squares in chess. So basically key squares are those squares in which if our strong king, basically in this case white is our strong king because it has pawn, occupies that key squares, then there is surety that pawn will be promoted. So in this case, when our pawn is not reached to 6th rank, basically this one rank, then the front of this pawn 3 square, which is d6, e6 and f6 squares are key square, and whenever our king reached to any of this square, then surety will be that our pawn will be promoted. And yeah, in this position you can see our king is here on d6. Then we can simply play this move e6, giving a position. If our king moves somewhere like d8, then we can defend this square, which is this one, basically f7. Then simply we promote our pawn, which is surety. Now after king d7 we can simply push this pawn, then king d8 we just play e7, and now king can't go here, king go here, then we simply push the pawn and make queen. So this is the probability here. Let's say now king move to away, let's say lose this key square, then simply this king can come here and we have to defend this one. Then king will go back, and let's say king came here. Now king can come here and we simply do this and simply push this pawn, king go here and we give this, and then king come back. We have to defend this pawn and this will be stalemate. This could be possibility here, little chance. Next is yeah, next is this one, you can see here. So our main rule is to go with this key square. In this case, if we go to this square on g6, then simply we will win. But if we try to push this pawn, and this will be stalemate. So don't be quick with pawn, simply hold the key square first, then king will move, then we simply can go with this at 6, king will move here, then we can push pawn. If king move here, then simply push this pawn and king has to move to f7, then we can go with h7, king h7, and simply push this pawn. That is the idea in this position. Next is, if our pawn is on 4th rank, still we have the key square in front of that pawn on 6th rank, that is key square. So we have to move our king to those any of those key square. So in this case, let's say king move here, king go here, and we have to wait. Let's say this king come here, and now you can see this king simply go with that, then we can push this pawn. But yeah, now king has to defend that square. Now another idea is like here we can simply push this pawn, but king simply come here. So we can go with this, king go here, and then king come here on e7, then we can cover that square. So that is the idea here. Go with the d5 here and protect that square. And now king will oppose, or maybe king goes somewhere else, we simply push our pawn and defend c7 square, and after that we can promote queen. Next is this one. Now in this position, white to play, and white can defend this. White can hold this position. So how can this possible? Let's say pawn, yeah, king goes to b1. Now what is the idea here from black side? If king move, now we simply move our king to b2. A pawn push like c4, then we can go with c2 here. If pawn push, then we simply go with this. King come here, we defend this one. If pawn push, we simply have a stalemate. So this could be chances here to draw game, as you can see here in this position. Possibly this king can come here. Let's say king goes, because white to play first here, so white easily can defend. If black to play first, then black can come on c4, king c4, and then go for this d3 square. So possibly then black can win. Now this position, so in this position you can see there is a chance to go to a sixth rank, but this king is there. Now we have a waiting move which is g4 here, so that king has to move somewhere. Then we can play, after that we can cover the square, key square. That is the idea here. So let's say we play this, then king can move here and here. Let's say king move here on h7, then we can go with this f6 to go for that key square. Then king can come here, maybe king can go there on h8. Then we can go with this idea g6, then king here. Then we simply push this pawn, or maybe go with this idea h6 ideas. Then king can come here, we simply push this pawn, king go here, we push this pawn, king go here, check, king go here, and then it is stalemate. All right, so now in this case we simply go with this idea. Now king will move somewhere, let's say here. Then we can go with this idea here. A king has to come on h7, then we can give a check, king go here, let's say. Then we can go with this check, then we can promote queen. So there is a here key square and a position. Let's say here, if simply push this pawn, then there could be a chance stalemate. So we have to oppose first, then king has to move somewhere, then we can promote this queen. So this is the possibility here. I hope you learned something. Thank you.